And welcome back. Welcome back to Hangout number 2, guys. And congratulations for coming back, because sometimes we see several coaches start to fall off after the first week. Life gets in the way. So kudos to you for staying committed. And I apologize for the day being changed to Tuesday. I'm actually excited. I'm leaving tomorrow for the Beachbody Leadership Summit or Leadership Conference out in Arizona, which is something that you earn as you progress in your business, and it's very exciting. They have us at this big resort, and we get to interact with the leaders of the company and learn about the new stuff that's coming out soon. So hopefully I'll be coming back to share some really cool insight that we get during the conference. We're heading out tomorrow, and then we come back on Sunday. So tonight's presentation, or education I should say, is really the nuts and bolts of the business. This for me is my favorite part of the training, because I think this is the part that really helps coaches understand how to approach their business in acquiring customers in a way that you don't feel salesy. And and that's the biggest challenge when you're in this type of business. Yes, you are selling fitness and nutrition products. So it becomes, all right, how do I even begin to engage people in dialogue in a way that they might become interested in what I have to offer? And the cool part about it is that the market of people that you have to offer these programs to is limitless. There's just so many people in society that need our help when it comes to getting healthy and fit. And so this, I think, is where I bring a lot of my personal experience from the health club industry. And this is what's enabled me to really build my Beachbody business significantly over the course of the past 2.5 years. It's understanding how to talk to people when it comes to their health and fitness goals, because I truly believe that, and I believe this in my heart, and this is what you have to do. You have to believe this in your heart, that what you can offer people is really going to help them get healthy and fit. This is not some fly-by-night infomercial product that you wrap around your waist and you plug in for 10 minutes and you're going to lose 10 pounds over the next week. This is about a healthy lifestyle that you're offering. But what you offer is much more than the Beachbody programs. You're offering you, and that's what is going to really make the difference. So the invitation process itself, before I jump into it, I just want to make sure I didn't have any other little tidbits that I wanted to offer before jumping into the 5-step invitation guide. I did want to say thank you for the level of activity in this group, and the posting and the comments and the questions and the concerns you're expressing about how to move forward with your business, because I'm writing a lot of the stuff down as I see it, and I'm saying, okay, well, I know we're going to get to this at this point, and I know we'll get to this at this point. So trust me when I say that a lot of the things that are still uncertain for you will become more certain as the training continues. It's not only me that we have this evening. We have Shannon Price. Go ahead, Shannon, wave. Shannon's over there, and Bonnie York. And Shannon and Bonnie are 2 diamond coach leaders, I should say, that are leading their own teams now, who have done really, really well. I mean, they are writing the book on how to hit Success Club month in and month out without fail. They are Success Club All-Stars. You become a Success Club All-Star when you achieve Success Club for 12 consecutive months or more. And I mean, we've seen Bonnie at times, or I should say we see Shannon at times. I think Shannon at one point had hit Success Club 42 in 1 month. It's just, they have the ability to do what you guys are going to learn that I'm going to teach first. And then I want them to speak on their experience and how they've taken this education and run with it. Okay, so when it comes to inviting people to your first challenge group, so by now you should have planned the date to start your first Beachbody challenge group. And when it comes to the concept of a challenge group, sometimes that term is often thrown around because we know what it is, but people in our circle of influence probably aren't going to have a clue what you're talking about when you say, hey, I'm inviting you to my challenge group. Well, what the heck is a challenge group? So some of the better invitation language that I've used and I've seen others use are things like my fitness accountability group, my health and fitness support group, and things that make more sense to the layman's terms versus my challenge group. So keep that in mind when you're throwing around the term challenge group. Use some other language perhaps that people will make more sense for people. Now, when it comes to inviting, I was thrilled to see that the 5-step invitation guide, which I put up today on the page, and you should have downloaded it and printed out, and I have it here in front of me. And the 5-step invitation guide has actually been recently updated. And I think that the updated version that they have now is as good as it's ever been. And they've really honed in on the 5 steps you're going to take to invite people to your challenge group who express some level of interest or want to know more about it. But the first thing that we have to do is get you to engage in not only the friends that you currently have, call it your circle of influence of people you know, your family members, people at work, your friends, but also people beyond your circle of influence. So in the beginning, you've got your immediate circle. It's very easy. You might call it your low-hanging fruit. You just know so many people that are close to you. Then you get a little further outside that circle. And then you actually go beyond that circle even more. And that's when it comes to Facebook marketing and things of that nature that we'll talk about later. Right now, let's just hone in on that inner circle of people that you might know. And so in the 5-step invitation process, when you look at the guide, okay, at the beginning of the guide, it talks about invite, and that's one of the vital behaviors. It's just continually inviting people. And the invitation process is such that you're continually inviting people to your challenge group. So when it comes to this concept of invite, there's a reason they say it 3 times. And it's broken down here in the 5-step invitation process. The first invite means invite to be your friend. Now, they talk about a concept called FORM, F-O-R-M. That's an acronym that is often used in the Beachbody world to describe how we build relationships with people that we just meet for the first time. And the acronym FORM stands for Family, Occupation, Recreation, and Message. I'm not going to go into the forming process in tonight's meeting. Forming will be put up as an education post over the next several days, and then we'll hit upon it some more in Hangout number 3. But the point in all this is that it's teaching you how to expand your circle of influence beyond the people you already know. That's what forming is all about. It's expanding beyond your immediate circle of influence. But it's also how you engage in conversations with people to kind of segue into discussion about what you're doing as a Beachbody coach, this new, really cool business that you're part of, this opportunity that you're part of, that you're simply helping people in their health and fitness goals. So forming just teaches us a way to engage in everyday conversation with people in a way that eventually segues into your message of you help people achieve their health and fitness goals. That's the message you're really delivering. That being said, you are in the process of inviting people to be your friend. And, if it's a complete stranger, inviting somebody to be your friend, what we really mean by that is you engage in dialogue enough with somebody that you invite them to be a Facebook friend, or you say, hey, I'll friend you on Facebook. I'd love to connect more. And so you just make those connections with people and invite people to become your friend on Facebook. Then we talk about the second invite, where you, in this process of talking to people, can make them aware of the fact, and again, we're going back to this forming thing that I don't want to go into tonight, but forming being this way that you're going to share who you are and what you do for a living. And part of what you do for a living is you have a business that's based in health and fitness and helping people achieve their goals. And one of the things that you offer is free support. And your free support comes through your Facebook page. And when we talk about your Facebook page, all of you obviously have a personal Facebook page. What many coaches choose to do, and it's just a personal decision that you have to make. Many coaches choose to start a second Facebook page. It's what you might call your like page. So you have your personal Facebook page, and then many coaches also have their coach, what they call their Beachbody like page or their coach like page. And it's simply a page that you would set up that is really nothing more than, the thrust of it is nothing more than a general health and fitness support page. You're offering free, healthy fitness tips, free nutrition tips. And if you're saying to yourself, well, I'm not really that knowledgeable in that kind of stuff, where do I get it? Google is your best friend. Not only Google, but so are all of the other thousands of Facebook pages that are out there that are based around health and fitness, that are run by Beachbody coaches, that you can just copy and paste onto your own page. So just any general health and fitness discussion tips, pointers, healthy recipes, little fitness challenges. Who can hold a plank the longest? Let's do a plank challenge for the next 2 weeks. It's just all these things that you can do and get very creative with your new Facebook page. Now, some Beachbody coaches choose to not set up a secondary page. They just do all their posting on their personal page. It's not a bad thing. I just feel that if you're going to do that, be prepared to get some pushback from your friends that might get a little tired of you continually bombarding all this health and fitness stuff. Having a second page that you can invite people to like gives them the option as to whether or not they want to like what you're providing in the way of free health and fitness tips. So setting up this like page is something that you might really want to consider doing. And what we'll share with you is there's a document that we have that lists many of the like pages of Beachbody coaches that are part of our organization. So you'll be able to go on and look and see what they're posting on their pages, what their pages look like, so on and so forth. So when on the 5-step invitation process, it talks about first one being invite to be your friend. Second one, invite to your Facebook general health discussion group. That's the Facebook page that I'm talking about now, should you choose to do that. The third invite is invite to join your Beachbody Challenge group. So this is the invitation process. This is where it gets into the 5 steps. And I'm just going to browse through the guide. I was really, really happy to see with some of the newer stuff that they've put in here to really bring it up to date. So I just want to browse through. I'm not going to read this verbatim because you can do that on your own time, but I want to hit upon what I feel to be the most important stuff. The first thing is the initial invite. So we're going to go into the 5 steps right now. The first invitation, when you do your initial invitation to your Beachbody Challenge group, there's 2 ways you should be doing it. One is just a general open invitation message that goes up on your page. And again, it can be your personal page or it can be your Beachbody like page, your coach like page, should you choose to create one. Either or both. And it's language like, hey guys, I'm looking for 5 people who are interested in losing 10 or more pounds over the next 3 months. Starting a support group, message me for details. It's simple, generic language that people will see and go, hey, you know what, man, I'm looking to lose weight. And I know Don. I'm going to respond. Hey, I'm interested in losing weight. What do you got going on? All you're looking for is people to respond to that general post. So when you look at the invite, step 1, what I just described to you was a general post. It wasn't directed at any one person. It was just a general invitation post that you could put up on your page and get responses. And that's all you're looking for, is people to respond in some fashion. The other way is sending that type of invitation language specifically to people you know. So you think about the people you know who maybe are struggling with their weight or have health and fitness challenges, and they should become part of your contact list of people to invite. And so when you look at the invitation of step one, the sample message, I'll just put in a name here. Hi, Julie. I don't know if this is for you or not, but I was hoping you could help me. I'm looking for 5 new people who want to get started losing weight over the next 60 days. And I was wondering if you know anyone that might be interested. So you're not even asking Julie. You're asking, Julie, do you know anybody that might be interested in this? Well, Julie's probably going to respond. If she needs to lose weight, she's going to respond and say, I actually need to lose weight. What do you have going on? It's just generating a response. So if Julie doesn't need to lose weight, she might know some people. You know, that's why I think this is brilliant, this initial invitation, because it's targeting not only Julie indirectly, but also anyone she might know that's interested in losing weight. So that is phenomenal invitation language to use to just generate responses. Now, once you get a response, okay, this is going to take you into what is known as step 2. So when somebody says, hey, I'm interested in losing weight over the next 60 days, what's going on? Or I'm interested to learn more. There's an expression of interest there, and you're now moving into step 2. And step 2, guys, of this invitation process is the most important part. And this step 2 part of the process is something that we've been doing in our health club for 25 years. And this is the stuff that I teach our sales team. And it's, you know, we have phenomenal success in our membership sales because we know how to talk to people in a way that we're not just pitching what we have to offer. I'm not just selling people gym memberships and showing them the gym and saying, oh, we offer this and we got that and we have these classes and we have this great juice bar and we have personal training services. That is not how we sell our gym memberships. We sit people down and we say, fantastic. Glad to hear you're interested. Can you tell me how much weight you're looking to lose? And why is it that you're looking to lose the weight now? Now, I just threw out just one of 100 different questions that we would ask somebody in this second part of the invitation process. So when you look at step number 2, it's called the interview. Okay. In step 2, you'll ask your prospect a few simple questions to help you learn more about them. Asking questions about fitness, nutrition, and support or accountability will help you better understand where your prospect is and what they are doing well or not well and what they need. This is where you have to learn about the person who's expressed some interest in that initial invitation. Other sample questions. What made you interested in this? How long have you struggled with nutrition? How many times in the last 5 years would you say you've tried to lose weight but gave up before you reached your goal? Have you ever tried a Beachbody program before? Do you think you would benefit from being part of a group that's sharing and helping each other through a weight loss program? I'm just reading from the guide. These are great questions. There's more questions that I'm going to share with you in a guide. And this is a document that I'll share on the page. It's called The Magic of Selling Fitness and Changing Lives. And so what I did is I drew from a lot of the invitation and qualifying language we use in the gym world to sell memberships. I just pulled it right into the Beachbody world because it works. It's that effective. So let me give you some other sample probing questions to uncover a person's what we call deepest why. This is all about the relationship building with somebody to get to what's called their deepest why. If somebody says to you, yeah, I'm interested in your group, or I'm interested in losing 10 pounds, the mistake that most coaches make is they start saying, oh, fantastic. Well, I've got this support group. that's going to put you into this online group, and we're gonna be doing a Beachbody program, and you're gonna drink Shakeology every day, and it gets you in great shape. And you just start spewing more about what the group is and what the programs offer. You have not gone deep enough to learn more about your prospect. And you don't have the right to ask for the sale until you've done your job in getting to know somebody better and really understand their needs. Understand what we call their deepest why. When people see you asking the right questions, they're going to trust you. And when they trust you, they're going to listen to you, and they're going to want your help and support. So you got to get them to that mental state of, okay, tell me what to do. I want your help. So to do that, I wrote the questions here. I'm just going to share some of these from the document. So you might be interested in my support group, or my fitness challenge, my challenge group, my accountability group, whatever it is you want to call it. What is it specifically you'd like to change about your weight? How much weight would you like to lose? And they say, okay, I want to lose 30 pounds. Okay, why 30 pounds? How long has it been since you were that weight? Oh, it was 10 years ago. How did you feel back then? Did you have more energy? Yeah, I actually felt really good. Why have you been unable to get back to that weight since that time? And they just start sharing more and more about their challenges and struggles with exercise, nutrition, or the support they need to get there. And so this document, again, I won't go into all of it. It just goes deeper and deeper until somebody finally says, let's say somebody gets to the point where they say, or you say, okay, how much weight and how quickly do you want to lose it? About 30 pounds or so. I'd love to lose it by summer. Cool. You know what? I have a number of awesome solutions that are going to help you do that. But first, is there a specific reason why you've decided you want to lose 30 pounds by the summer? I mean, why is it that you're making this decision now? So I've gone even deeper. So finally somebody says, you know what? Because yeah, I hate that flabby feeling that I have, and I want to feel comfortable in a bikini again. Or, you know what? Yeah, because I have my best friend's wedding coming up. I'm in the wedding party, and I want to look good in my bridal gown. So you're trying to identify what is it specifically that's motivating somebody to want to lose weight, or why are they expressing interest in the group? Find out what's really driving them to express interest. Once they've shared that, then you move into this step number 3. Step number 3, there's a bit of a segue here. It says, listen, I know I have the solutions that can work for you, but I'm still not 100% sure it's going to be right for you. And my asking these questions of you is giving me the ability to really decide whether or not what I have to offer is for you. And so you're just really not, again, you're almost saying what I have to offer is for some people, but not everyone. And I really want to ask you the right questions to identify if you're a good, suitable person for what I have to offer with my support group. And once it's gotten to that, yeah, you know what, you're a good candidate, then it goes, great. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, great. Just to make sure that this is something you're willing to invest in, I want to send you 2 videos that explain what the support group is all about. So if I send these 2 videos to you, can you watch them within the next 24 hours? And I'll follow up with you. So you're now to the point where you've understood their goals, you understand why they want to lose, why they want to lose the weight. You've asked them all kinds of good qualifying questions. You feel they're a good person to be part of your group, and you're saying, I think this is for you, but I want to make sure. Can I send you 2 videos that explain what the group is all about? You send the 2 videos, and the 2 videos come from your back office, and you're going to share a video called Ever Feel Like This? So there's a video in your back office. It's in the video library called Ever Feel Like This? And the second video has been added now, customer success stories, Beachbody challenge groups. Those two videos you want to send to the potential prospect, because those videos do a really good job in almost a fun but direct way explaining what the challenge group is all about. So that when the person comes back, step 4, you're following up. Hey, Julie, did you get a chance to watch the videos that I sent you? Yeah, Don, I did. Fantastic. What did you like most about the videos? It goes into all the follow-up language in step 4. Just identifying what they liked about what they saw in the videos and maybe what some of their concerns might be. So this is where you want to get to this stage of addressing any of their concerns using language that's found here and identifying what they liked most about it. And you want to really hone in and say, I'm glad you like that, because this group is really going to get you what you need for you to achieve your goals. So the other thing that happens in step 4 is that you want to confirm their interest in a way that you're almost expressing how serious you are about helping them. You want to say to somebody who's saying, you know what, I saw the videos and yeah, I think this might be for me. How much is it? All right, Julie, you know what? Before I go into how much is it, what I want you to understand is that not only are you going to get the exercise program and the nutrition tool with our Shakeology to get you started, but you're also going to be getting me as your coach. So people have to understand, guys, that when they invest in that challenge pack, they're buying much more than the product. They're actually investing in you. They trust you to help them get across the finish line. It's your leadership and accountability and helping them make this process fun and supportive that's going to really create the value above and beyond just selling them a product. You are a professional Beachbody coach, and that's how you should approach your business. You're not a product distributor. You're a coach. And the coaches that are good at their business are the ones that are out there really motivating daily accountability, leadership posts that they put into the group. That's what's going to help people get across the finish line and get the results that they want. And you're also going to keep it fun and engaging for them using not only the challenge group guides, but also some other cool guides that we're going to share with you in the training. So there's daily posts that you're going to provide to your group to really keep people engaged and having fun with everybody else in the group. So you just drive home that point that they're getting you. That's going to create the value. But you, in return, you can say to these people, you can say to your friends, the people who are interested, I want to make sure that you are seriously committed to what this group is all about. I don't want you to just buy the product and then do it for 3 days and you're gone. I want to help you succeed in losing that 30 pounds. So I'm willing to commit to you. That's what I'm committing myself to, is I'm committing to you. Are you willing to commit to me and what the group has to offer? Make them commit before you say, great, let's do this. Take your business seriously. Almost to the point of you only want to work with people who are serious about getting their results. And that's going to really bring credibility to who you are as a coach as well. So that when they get their results, guess what? Referrals start kicking in. People talk about people that provide them with leadership, support, motivation. They provide you with testimonials. You can share those testimonials with other potential prospects, and your business just starts to flourish and go from there. The final step is step 5. You want to make sure you help them enroll. Don't just send them off to a website and think that they're going to be able to figure out how to sign up. You got to really hold their hand, because sometimes people get lost in those Beachbody websites, and all of a sudden they're signed up under another coach, and you've got to deal with coach relations to switch them and all that. So helping them enroll, step 5, take note of what it's saying there in terms of holding their hand through the process. You can use the Coach mobile app. There's actually a Beachbody Coach app that can be used to quickly sign up your customers, or you can hold their hand while at the computer. You can talk them through it over the phone. Or if they're with you in person, make sure you're logged out of your back office before you go to your customer websites. Otherwise, they're going to see what your coach prices are. So make sure you're logged out if ever you're signing up a customer on your computer. All right. So that you know, and I got a little scattered there, but I just wanted to really drive home the point of step number 2, that qualifying process and asking people questions, earning their trust, getting them to realize how serious you are about helping them. That's when you will get people saying, you know what, I'm interested in what you have to offer. Be confident, really be confident when you're talking to people, and know that you can do this, because you can. The tools are there for you to do it. The challenge group guides are incredible. And if you haven't seen those yet, I'll be sharing that in the one of the posts coming up in your back office. All the stuff you need to run your group is right there in the challenge group guide. But inviting is the key to the business. It's how you get your customers time and time again. And customers build your income. Customers get results. They provide referrals. Customers often become coaches, and your business grows. Okay? All right. Let me see. As you progress, before we turn to Bonnie and Shannon, as you progress in your business, the getting started is the most difficult part. You know, getting your first few customers. Once you get your first few customers and you run a successful challenge group and they get results, then it becomes fun, because now you have customers that have gotten success stories. They provide you with testimonials. You can share that stuff on your Facebook page. Post it on your Facebook page. Post the good things people say about you as a coach. You know, and it can kind of just snowball from there. And it's consistency. It's not a one-time thing. It's invitations should be happening every single day. 2 individual invitations a day. 2 a day. During that power hour, write it. You know, you're going to have this list of activities for your power hour, and we'll put it up. Inviting 2 people a day. Invitations to my challenge group. Who did I invite today? First, your immediate circle of influence, and then it'll expand as you continually meet people in your day-to-day life and engage them in conversations using the forming acronym, which we'll cover more next week. But just start with the people that you know immediately. And then we'll talk about how to expand beyond the people you know using your social networks. Okay, guys. So I'm really excited because Bonnie and Shannon are just wonderful at their consistency in this business, and they have, you know, really phenomenal challenge groups that they run. You're always seeing the success stories that are coming from people in their groups, and the primary thing that's gotten them to where they are now is their consistency in following these steps and these behaviors. So what I'll do first is turn it to Bonnie, who's down there in Florida, and she can just share with us. And Bon and Shannon, you know, the stage is yours to share whatever you want. If you want to do a screen share, go for it. But just anything that you feel you can bring to the table to help new coaches understand how you've been so successful in hitting Success Club every month and building your business. So here, let me unmute Bonnie first. Go for it, Bon.
Hi, everyone. So I wanted to just point out that there's no one right way of doing it, of inviting, of sharing. Everyone has their own style, and the best thing is to see things that you like, try them, and see if they work for you. And if they don't, then try something different. But that's what it's all about. It's just about trying different things, and what works for one person might not work for you, and what works for you might not work for somebody else. So it's just about kind of feeling it out and seeing what your niche is. For instance, I'm one of those people that Don had mentioned that I personally have chosen not to really use my like page very much, because I do have a like page called Be Your Best You with Bonnie, but I found that I really wasn't getting that much feedback whenever I would post on there. And I think it's because on my personal page, I have a connection with these people, and I was getting a lot more comments and likes and, you know, more interaction. And, you know, every once in a while I will post something on my Be Your Best You, but Usually I just focus on my personal page, and that's just a preference. I haven't gotten any kind of negative feedback from any of my friends, but a lot of people have a lot of success with their like pages because you can really, you can boost your page and you can promote it, and there's so many other things you can do with it as a business where you can really reach a lot more people by having a like page. So I definitely think it's a good idea and that you should try it and see if it works for you. And as far as if anybody has ever heard of MJ Durkin, it's this great network marketer, and you can sign up to get his free daily quotes every morning, and they're really phenomenal and very inspiring quotes. And I got one this morning that I thought was very applicable that I'm going to read to you because I think it's a really great point that I think all of you should hear. Basically, it says, selling is simply the art of attracting people that have matching intentions to yours. It's that simple. Selling is not about manipulating people to buy your product. Your mission as a professional salesperson, relationship marketer, or business owner is to attract the people that have an intention to fix a problem or want to enhance their quality of life. Stop trying to convince people that they have a need. You can have much more fun by working with people that want to work with you. It doesn't have to be so hard. Do I see myself as attracting prospects that have intentions that are in harmony with the solutions that I provide? And that really resonated with me because when you're feeling like you are selling, you're not going to be enjoying it. Because you're going to be feeling icky. You're going to be feeling like, you're trying to push something down somebody's throat, and then you're going to get, a kind of a resistance from them. And that's not a good feeling to get. So put it out there. Don't be afraid to put it out there, because what you're doing is really offering everybody around you the gift of your help. And the people that are ready to make a change in their life and are ready to do what it takes to embrace this opportunity, they're going to let you know that they're ready. And that's when it feels so good, because it feels wonderful to offer something out there that someone really wants and someone needs. So that's the important part of this whole thing, is by posting and putting it out there. That's the consistent key of making this business work and making it a success. Making sure that every single day you're inviting by posting, by sending private messages, by not missing opportunities in real life when you're out and about and meeting people, taking advantage of opportunities to start working it into the conversation. And when the people that you're talking to are ready and are receptive to wanting to make a change, they're going to let you know it. And then it's fun. It's just a lot of fun. You don't feel pressure. You don't feel, like you're forcing something and it doesn't feel right. It does feel right, and it feels wonderful. So that's what my message to you is to just make sure you're putting it out there. Don't be afraid to put it out there to people, because that's the only way that they're going to know what you have to offer. So definitely put it out there, engage with people, start building a relationship. You don't have to jump to the message of asking if they're looking to lose weight. You can just start engaging and building relationships with people, and then work it into the conversation. Or you can bring it up quicker if you know you're not going to see that person again, or if it just comes up naturally. But you definitely want to make sure every single day you're inviting and putting it out there and building your relationships, because that's the only way you're going to keep your well of people pumped every day, by doing that. And that's going to build your business. So I guess what I'm trying to say is have fun with it. Don't feel like, you have to do things that you're not comfortable with, but you definitely want to step out of your comfort zone. I shouldn't say not comfortable, because you definitely want to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow as a person, but you don't want it to feel icky. You want it to feel good. So put it out there, invite people, and tell everyone what you have to offer. And the people who are interested and who are ready to make a change will let you know. And that's the kind of people that you are looking for. And the people who aren't ready, it just means they're not ready right now, but you're planting seeds, and they will be ready at one point. So they're going to come back to you at a future time when they are ready, but it's the planting of the seeds that's important. So that's all I have to say.
Awesome, Bon. No, it's great. Really appreciate it. Yeah, and it is true. It's just the continual sharing, and it's sharing free advice, tips, invitations, success stories. What it's not sharing, and this is what a lot of coaches tend to do, is, hey guys, this program's on sale this month, and they put up some post about, Body Beast being on sale. Message me if you're interested. I'm a Beachbody coach. It's like, that's salesy, and that's not really going to be effective. Yeah, maybe once in a blue moon you'll get somebody to ask a question about it, but you really want to be all about the support side of health and fitness, and sharing things that are going to resonate with people on a deeper level, not pitching products, so to speak. So thanks a lot, Bonnie. Shannon in Iowa. Bonnie was in Florida, so now we have Shannon in Iowa.
Yay!
Yeah, that is one state I've never been in.
It was 66 degrees and it's almost 70 today, and beautiful blue sunny skies. Fall in Iowa is like beautiful.
Nice.
So if you ever get to fall in Iowa, that's good. And I just want to put it out there that Bonnie and I are success partners. And so we work together all the time, and we brainstorm privately everything. And I don't know, hopefully you all are looking at our little training videos that we're working on. So we're having fun with those.
Definitely.
The next training video we've decided we're going to do is how to sign up a coach. So we usually do them over the weekend if we get time. So I love Bonnie. I love her. I wish we lived at the same state. Lisa and Steph, my two coaches, are on there. They're success partners, and they're very successful together right there in the middle, Lisa and Steph. Okay, so what I want to talk to you about today is the different ways that I go about inviting people. And I do use my Coach Like page a lot, but I also post some things on my regular personal page. So do you mind if I do a screen share, Don?
Do it. Go for it.
Right. I'm going to do a screen share. All right. Can you see my screen? Look, there I am. Woo.